video is brought to you by Manscaped. Ooh. Manscaped is one of the leading in men's grooming and hygiene. That's right. With Manscaped products, you can keep your downstairs clean as a whistle. Like me, I like to keep a clean shop. Manscaped offers wonderful products like the Lawnmower 4.0 or their Perfect Package plans, where you get all sorts of goodies that just spoil you with. Yes! If you use my code JamesM, you can save 20% off, plus free shipping at manscaped.com. What are you waiting for? Your balls will thank you. Did that sound sensual enough? I was really going for like sensual. Hi everyone, Jaymes Mansfield here bringing you yet another video. Oh my god, you guys, we are doing our final Trixie Mattel transformation of Amazon wigs that are recommended for when you type in Trixie Mattel. It's a whole lot to explain. All you know is that Trixie sent me these wigs and I'm down to the very last one and we are going to transform it today. We are taking on oh god, really kills the drama when I have to bend over for it. The California Costumes Bombshell Wig. Now, I can't remember if this hair was good or not when I tried it on. Let's go down memory lane. It's been so long. It's been over a week. Memory lane. Let's remember. All right, this is our first wig. This one is Bombshell. Do 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 do. And that's how she looks. She's from California Costumes. Now, a little short story here. I actually always wanted to buy this wig when I was first starting out. I was looking at like blonde wigs that would like go on. And this is really a testament to the power of Photoshop and good lighting, because that wig actually looks halfway wearable. I mean, it's clearly a hard front, but the color and everything looks really, really stunning on her. This is not the case with this wig. This is definitely a costume wig, and there is permatease in it, which I like. But yeah, this is a costume wig. This is, you know, definitely, it feels like one of those wigs you'd see in like a teen movie where like the guy gets dressed up in drag as a joke, or like for bullying or hazing. It's very that kind of moment. Yeah, this is my forced feminization moment. Anyways, now if they think this is Trixie Mattel, this is probably Trixie Mattel before Drag Race. Wow. Okay, here we go. California Costumes wig. Bombshell. And what a bombshell she is. Look at that color. You don't get that kind of color anywhere else. This is truly a California Costumes joint. Well, I'm done talking about it. Let's put her on a wig head and start styling her. Be right back. All right, I am back. I have the bombshell wig all on the wig head. Now I'm trying to figure out exactly what I'm going to transform this wig into. This is her, and yeah, she's a bombshell, all right, or bomb shelter wig, I should say. Let's take her down and see what we can do. Okay, let's explore this wig. Brush through. Oh, hold up a second here. There might be a hairstyle resting inside this wig that could be pretty.
Wow.
Okay, that's not bad. I'm actually kind of living for that. Well, I fixed it. We're done. See you next time.
Click here and see part 3 of our Trixie Mattel Amazon wig.
No kidding. But I do like that bang. Like that bang actually worked out really well. So we're gonna work with that. We are going to work with this because she actually is kind of serving like a Pamela Anderson vibe right now. Look at that, barbed wire. All right, let's work around this top area here and try and make something Trixie-ish. That's a word. You know, we're gonna try and incorporate something Trixie into this hairstyle. Now, as I'm going through this, I can tell you right now, this is some costume hair. If you can already tell that from the shine. And as you know, when it comes to costume hair, like you gotta be a little more brutal to it in order to get it to really do what you want. It's also one of the fun plus sides to this kind of hair is that you can be as rough as you want with it and it don't really matter. In fact, the rougher you are, generally, the better the hair comes out. She's already rooting down to something really cute, so I'm happy with this. As I'm looking at this, it's serving sort of like a longer version of like an Etta James or like, oh, what's her name? Joy Lansing. One of those like bombshell kind of gals. Or Jaymes Mansfield in the Latin Quarter.
She had hair like that, like the Jodie Harsh, like side swoop with the little thing going down in the bangs. Very, very popular in the 1960s. Like that always cracks up whenever I see Jodie Harsh's hair, because that's exactly the very same hairstyle Jaymes Mansfield had in like the mid 60s when she was doing nightclubs in New York. The Latin Quarter hair, I call it, if you're a big Jaymes Mansfield fan. We always can determine where she was in her life based on her hairstyles. If she has a beehive on her head, it's probably 1967 or 1966. Early 1966. If her hair is long, 1967, early to mid. The timeline of where was she with her hair, that's how you know where she was in her life. And that's one of the things I loved about her, is like that girl never met a wig she would not wear. Like, there's a lot of bad hairstyles on her. Oh boy. Diana Dors too, she's another one. She never met a wig she would not wear. If it was free, baby, she was gonna wear it. I'm trying to think, there's so many times that you look at those actresses and it's like, what the hell were they thinking? And it's always the same caliber of actress, you know, like the 1960s actresses, like, you know, they were really big in the 50s as sex symbols. And then as the 60s rolled along and they were getting a little older, they had really, really young hairstyles. So I'm gonna try and stay current. Ugh, I live for that kind of thing. All right, she's teasing out fairly nicely. The costume hair is actually a better quality than what you normally would expect. Like, it ain't great. It's not great by any stretch of the imagination, but it's certainly workable. I've definitely had worse in my hands. All right, I'm going to tease the rest of this off camera and I'll be right back. All right, I am back. Now, this is where we are so far after a lot of teasing and packing. And for certain sections, I'm taking my pick and just like pulling the hair and just packing it in, just to cover up any negative space where like you can see tracks and stuff. Because I want this hair to be huge. And it's gotten there. As far as like one costume wig, I'm actually not mad at this. Like, the hair quality isn't great, but I feel like I hit it with like a lot of dry shampoo, it probably would take down a lot of the shine. But it's not great hair. Like, don't get me wrong. It's not good hair at all. But it definitely did style up really quickly. Now, remember, I don't recall how much this wig was, nor do I care. But if you feel like Googling that information, go on ahead and figure it out. Bombshell wig by California Costumes. All right, now, let's see where this will take us, styling-wise. Smooth it out. I'm keeping these bangs, like the bangs are staying. But let me just see where we can go with this. It's looking like it's gonna get a little Angie Dickinson with the hair. A nice little, like, swoop-de-doop. I don't know if I want to keep it long or not. She is definitely a pretty impressive wig considering, you know, the hair quality ain't that great. But there's a hairstyle here, or a couple different ones I should say. Where do we want to go? Where are we going? The front looks like there could be several ways you can go about it. Brush is getting caught. Ah. Here we go. Let's take a look at the back and see where we're going here. Oh, Lord, okay. Well, the back has definitely shortened quite a bit after teasing it. I mean, she's like a little bit of a Lady Bunny kind of hairstyle. That's fun. I feel like we already did Lady Bunny with the first Trixie wig though, so let's do something a little different. Let's take our scissors and trim it into like, I'm gonna go with that Angie Dickinson narrative, like policewoman Angie Dickinson. Nice short cropped, not quite a Marilyn, but like definitely a sexy hairstyle. Besides, this long hair is gonna be a devil to wear again because it's all gonna tangle up on your back and you start to sweat. Some of y'all are looking at me like, who the hell is Angie Dickinson? She was an actress in the 1960s, 70s is really where she hit her stride because she got like a TV show, The Policewoman. Like, definitely one of those actresses that hit her stride later on in her life, being one of those like sexy older lady types. A cougar, I guess is what they would call her. You know, she was blonde, she had great legs, and really, really pretty hair that she always wore like really short and cropped up. And I couldn't tell you what Policewoman's plot was. I feel like it's in the name. I never really watched episodes of that. Not really one of the shows I ever like sought out. I do remember her in Rio Bravo. She was John Wayne's love interest, which was a little weird to think about now considering the major age gap in those two. Yeah, Hollywood was weird. Also, it may sound conceited to say, but I'm feeling really pretty today because I'm wearing a wig I styled, and I also am wearing a dress called the Jane by Pinup Girl Clothing that I bought in LA because, you know, I had some extra brunch coin that I wanted to like spend on something pretty for myself, so I did. And I got it at Girl Clothing at the little boutique, and it's actually cute. It's called the Jane dress. It's called Jayme, Jayne. I had to have it. So yeah, I bought 2 of them. I have this one and one in leopard print. So yeah, I really, really like it. Not sponsored, by the way. I'm just, giving them a shout out. Maybe it'll work and they'll actually sponsor me. Probably not, though.
By the way, I am back from my break, and I was in LA.
Draw your own conclusions of what I was up to. Oh yeah, she's getting somewhere really cute now. It's kind of foxy now. Real sexy cougar hair is what we're going for now. Okay. Smooth. I guess you consider this hairstyle like a sexy Audrey from Little Shop. And see what I'm doing here? I'm finding the direction the hair wants to go with the curls, because the bombshell had a really cute curl pattern in it, and just trimming it off at the excess so that it doesn't hang over and look sloppy. So that's one thing that really bothers me about hairstyling. Is when you spend a lot of time putting a cute hairstyle in it, and there's like these little entrails hanging because you're too lazy to snip them. I used to do that a lot when I was starting out. Trim your entrails. Now this dress is cute, but the straps constantly fall down. You get like double-sided tape and just stick them on there. I feel like that's why the actresses all wore them, so they can do that whole like, oh my god, I'm coming undone. I love that. Maybe I don't mind it as much as I think I do. All right, she's actually almost done. She's getting somewhere cute. I feel like we're getting to a hairstyle Trixie actually would probably wear. She has worn like a bit of an Angie Dickinson kind of hairstyle on like on stuff. Them old school hairdos. This is definitely one of those old school like drag hairstyles too. A queen always had this in her repertoire when she had to host. Good bingo hair. And just be careful with the placement of these, because if they're too wild and lack direction, it gets a little bit like a Phyllis Diller kind of territory. Which I saw one of you asking for like a Phyllis Diller hair recreation. I may do it if there's enough people that are interested. Like, I love Phyllis. I'll talk about her. But she definitely had some interesting hairstyles. All right, we are just about done. I just gotta trim a few more of the ends, and she'll be just about, and she's done. Just finishing touches. All right, I'm going to try this wig on. I'll be right back.
Welcome back. This is the final result, and I have to say, I love it. Yes, this is definitely some bombshell hair. She went to like a Liz Renee, Vegas showgirl kind of situation right now. Sort of a territory in that regard, like 1960s Vegas showgirl, which is kind of the aesthetic I serve. I also kind of look like Kim Cattrall in this hair and this dress. Carrie, oh my god, my is out. Anyways, I have to take a moment, a Venmo moment where I thank everyone who's tipped me on Venmo, and I also have some PayPal emojis. I would like to thank, and buckle up because there's quite a few. I took a bit of a break here. My apologies. Here we go. Actually, I don't apologize because I needed to work. Either way, I want to thank Peter, Rob, Amanda, Maggie, Sergio, James, and Kenny, who tipped quite a bit. So, oh my gosh. Love your videos. Keep them coming. You're so much fun. James and Kenny. I still don't know why that extra E is there, but you know what? Live and let live. Louise, Thomas, Isabella, Victoria, Emily, Andrew, Sarah. Oh my God, Sarah. Jesus. You are a gorgeous, brilliant human. Thank you so much, Sarah. Oh my gosh. She must have gotten a really good bonus or something. Good Lord. Marisol, Angie, Alicia. Victor from back home. Thank you, pretty Victor. And Morgan, Kara, Alex. All right, and we have to do some PayPal emojis as well. Here we go, PayPal emojis. Let's see. I would like to thank for PayPal, Krista, Brianne. Forgive me if I mispronounce this. Leek. Thank you so much for the PayPal emoji. Forgive me if I mispronounce your name. I'm bad with names. Regina. And Susan. Thank you all so much for the PayPal emojis. And the tips on Venmo. I really, really, really appreciate it. Oh my God. I know some of you have been asking me to do Cash App, but I feel like we got quite a bit going on now with Venmo and PayPal. But if y'all don't mind me extending it and help me come up with a fun name for Cash App, then, let me know down below. Now, I want to thank all of you for watching this past series of videos. As you all know, this is the finale, the final, the last time I'm going to do this, okay? I'm tired of talking about Trixie Mattel. Her stupid fucking wigs, all right? So this is the last one. I hope you all enjoyed it. Let's take a moment to reminisce. So yeah, this is, the results that they think is Trixie Mattel. And oh my gosh, this is, hey, oh God. Oh God. Okay, well, this is the country diva, country western diva. Yeah, I could see where they got Trixie Mattel from this. Okay, what the who said this was Trixie? Anyways, fashion show. All right. Oh, yeah. Wow. I've learned so little. Anyways, thank you, Trixie Mattel, for sending me these wigs. I truly appreciate it. Also, if any of you want to send me wigs, my P.O. box is now open. A couple of you have already taken advantage of this, and we have some fun stuff planned, okay? I got some really cool stuff in the P.O. box today that I'm excited to, dip into and create something with. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, bye. Now hit the outro. Click here and watch part 4 of the Trixie Mattel Amazon wig transformations. Or see part 3 of the Trixie Mattel Amazon wig transformations. Come on, click it, you want to. If you don't click it, I'll embarrass you at your next birthday party by singing you happy birthday in a Christina Aguilera impersonation.
Happy birthday!
So click it.